All right, we're going to watch Jessica's breaststroke. We're going to watch it underwater first, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Definitely want to work on keeping your head down, those eyes down. Good streamline. Good dolphin kick. All right, let's pause it here. There's a couple different things that we're going to talk about as we go through. All right, so right here, as your hands are going forward, you kind of see that those elbows are a little bit bent, so you're not really fully extended out. We want to see you try and keep those elbows in and get a little bit more full extension. You can kind of see still here that you're here and here, so you're pointing your hands up and you're starting to lift that head up as well. Make sure your head stays down. Keep your spine in line. You want to keep your body position all straight as best you can. Once you start lifting that head, you start creating a little more resistance, okay? So that head, instead of being here above the arms, should be right here. Basically, your ear is being squeezed by that bicep, okay? And you can see as you get forward, your very good streamlined position on your lower body, okay? Your eyes are up and then your hands are pointing up. So instead of letting your body just rise, you're forcing your body up. Keep that head down, keep those arms straight. And as you start to get into your next stroke, your body is going to come above that water, okay? As we start that pull here, you can kind of see how long it took you to get your head above the water. And it was a little bit because you were deep there. Great elbow position here. Good job on the hands. I mean, that looks perfect. That's a good, strong pull. Just get your breath up. And we've talked about this before. Get that breath up just a little bit earlier. Get your head up a little bit earlier. Nice job with your elbows. Nice job of squeezing your strokes in. I mean, that's fantastic. As your hands are pushing forward, you're just starting to engage your legs. Try and get that kick just a shade bit earlier, okay? You kind of see that you're almost fully engaged and you're almost done with your upper body with that stroke. So let's get that kick a little bit earlier. But the kick itself is so good. I mean, you snap those legs really good together. But as we can see, you got one a little bit lower than the other. It's not because we're on an angle. That's where your legs are right now. Make sure those feet and those legs are side by side. Again, watch that kick. And you can see how they're just a little bit separated. Okay, if you can keep those feet and those ankles side by side, it's going to be a lot stronger breaststroke kick. All right, so this is the one thing that we've got to work on and we've got to get rid of. Okay, you took that last stroke, rewind, and it's a completely different stroke than what you've done before. Okay, you can see right here what your hands are pointing. Your hands are pointing down, so you're going to go down and then back up into your turn instead of just going forward. The fastest way from point A, which is here, to point B is always a straight line. You don't want to go under it. Okay, so let's not drive quite so deep. Okay, we can see we're trying to go up and look at your elbows. Okay, look at your head. So you're trying to force yourself now back up from where you just were a second ago. So it's a little bit too deep. You can see the curvature in your body. All right, so let's try and work at that. As we get into your turn, you bring this arm off that wall so quick. I like that a lot, so that's excellent. Also like where your feet are stacked on top of each other. Looks like you're driving your knees into that wall. Yeah, good job. Right here you can see your hands on the wall right here. Your feet are right perfect where they need to be. You're about to release that wall before your feet touch the wall. That's what really helps make a good, strong, fast turn. So Jessica, I don't think you can do that any better. That's fantastic. The other thing I really like is when you're on that wall, your knees are pointed up on an angle. That's what I keep trying to get everybody to understand, and you're doing it exactly the way we want you to do it. So well done. Looks like you're watching that hand come off that wall, which is good. The other thing I really like is right here as you're pushing off the wall. That streamline is ideal. Okay? You can just see a little bit of an area right there of blueness. So that means you've got a nice tight streamline. Fantastic, Jessica. I like that. Good streamline. Here are the flags. So you're starting to engage your dolphin kick right at the flags. That looks good. Good snap. Eyes are down. as we start that pull, so I'm going to go ahead and just let this kind of run a little bit at full speed. And what I wanted, I'll rewind a little bit, but what I want you to really think about is how strong you need to get. Okay, you just kind of pull your arms, right? Your eyes are almost looking back, so your head's down a little bit too deep right now. You want that head right here, neutral position, eyes down. But you just kind of brought those hands back. You didn't really do much of a pull. And then your hands are behind your thighs. You want your hands here on the front of your thighs so that your back, as it is, it's nice and curved there. You want your hands on the front of your thighs so you're keeping your body a little more compact. Okay? Now let's rewind it a little bit. What I really want you to think about is this position here. Okay? At this point, from here all the way down to here, is where you should be snapping those arms as strong as possible. And that's where you want to generate that power. Okay? So if you can get a little more strength there, a little bit more power there, it's going to get you a better propulsion as you get into that pull, instead of just nice and easy. Good breaststroke kick. That's perfect. Your hands are separating. Your head's about ready to break the surface. That looked really good. Just don't lift your head. Keep your eyes down. If you keep your eyes down, I'll be thrilled. Excellent. That's exactly where you need to do that first breath. Again, good job on the kick. Good, Jessica. Well done.